Hey yo, HungryHeath here again. Today we're going to give you a little update on week 6, I believe it is, of my MS journey. And happy holidays, happy new year, all that good stuff. I hope Santa brought you everything you wanted. I always get the best present. I got my wife. I'm just elated because I feel like I had such a great week. Y'all remember last Monday I was scheduled to go see the ENT about the hearing loss, and they determined that yes, a hearing aid will help me. And it's just so amazing because for 40 years I've been deaf in my left ear. It's just it messed with my head a little bit because my mom was even asking me, what happens if they're not able to help you? And I was like, well, I guess I'll just keep living like I am now. But this will be amazing. They're supposed to be working with my insurance to get that the cost and everything covered for me, and then he recommended a few supplements that I need to take, but I don't know about that because I mean my carnivore diet has all the vitamins I need. I'm also a big fan of, we use the Ketochow. I'll leave a link down there for their awesome product. It's a meal replacement shake powder stuff that you can even follow their website. They have recipes on there for doing other things too. And my favorite thing is we make their ice cream with it. It's so good. And then I went and saw the neurologist Monday afternoon as well.
Wait a second.
I'm sorry.
Back up.
This is why she's my better half.
So also with the ENT was the balance test results.
Oh yeah.
So the ENT determined that a lot of his issues is probably from his vestibular.
Where I hit my head.
Basically the inner ear, that whenever he hit his head back in May, that has probably contributed to his vision issues as well as his imbalance. Like sometimes he feels like he has like vertigo.
Like I'm wobbling when I stand there. Like when I'm in the kitchen trying to help her cook, I feel like I have to sit down because if I stand too long, my legs get all like jelly feeling. And I feel like I'm going to fall down or something.
Or if he closes his eyes, he can't like balance himself standing up with his eyes closed. So he says, yeah, a lot of that is from the inner ear. Probably happened rather when he hit his head. So he did suggest or recommend a physical therapist that specializes in vestibular treatment. So he's supposed to follow up with one of them.
And you're saying I'm probably going to do like wants me to go twice a week for like 4 to 6 weeks with that physical therapist.
Yeah, and so we'll see how that goes. We have new insurance this year, so fun. I don't know what's going to get paid or if it's going to require a lot of out-of-pocket and so forth. So we'll just see how that happens and what we could do there. So hopefully if he can at least go to one visit, they'll give him some at-home stuff that he could do. So hopefully the insurance will cover it. I don't know, since it's all new and everything.
Fingers crossed.
Right, and the hearing aid thing too.
Right.
And then I was going to mention something else, but okay.
The neurologist also wanted me to get another MRI. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to go get that scheduled. I'm supposed to have that done this coming Wednesday, but that got pushed back because, again, with our insurance, I have to make some few phone calls tomorrow because today's Sunday, the 3rd. I'm recording this. I got to start calling around tomorrow and trying to figure out what's going on with that.
Yeah, because they're saying we'll have to pay it out of pocket, which when I checked with the new insurance, because I wish they could have got this done before the new year, but they said it's going to be like $500 to $600 out of pocket.
I think I was quoted like $583 or something.
Yeah, we'll have to pay for it.
Jesus.
And so we'll just see how that goes. And then, the vitamins that the ENT suggested were things like zinc, vitamin D3, which he's already taken, a calcium, and a B complex. But he never actually tested him to see what his levels were on anything. So we actually asked Dr. Barry, because we're like, we're eating meat heavy, especially red meat heavy carnivore do I need to take all these supplements too, all these extra vitamins? And he was like, well, if he didn't run your labs, then I don't see the point of doing that.
Because the only thing I eat that is not a meat-based or animal product, carnivore, is the Ketochow, and every once in a while I have some guacamole. If you want to count mushrooms too, but that's the only thing. Everything else is all meat.
And mostly red meat, which I know is high in zinc. So
yeah, mostly steaks and burgers.
Yeah, so we'll see how he does. I think he's doing really well.
Yeah. Physically, I feel fine. It's just my eyes are messed up still.
Yeah, but they're improving. But when he went to so the next appointment on the same day was with the neuro.
Yes.
And that doctor actually scheduled him without him having to ask. He scheduled him to get his vitamin D levels checked and his B levels checked. So he did get the lab work done before the end of the year, so that would be covered. But he got those done, so we should get those test results this week. So we'll see. Is his vitamin D really low? Because I've had him taking that for about 3 months now.
Probably.
Yeah, and then
I'm sorry, folks, but I just keep getting this weird feeling in my neck, and I have to keep popping it to get it to go away. It just every once in a while just does it to me. I know it just looks weird when I'm on the camera.
And so then that was the neuro, and so we're gonna see tomorrow about the MRI, and I don't know. We'll just see how that goes. Maybe he can find one that can work with us on payments.
He also upped my the meds, my Abaggio I'm taking to manage the MS. I was taking 7 milligrams, and he upped it up to 14, which I got to call them tomorrow too, because I believe, if I remember correctly, the new shipment of the pills was supposed to be in like Wednesday or Thursday last week, or this week, whatever it was. So I got to find out what's going on with that. So I got all day tomorrow. It sounds like on the phone.
Yeah, and this is the company I work for. I work from home. This coming week is going to be like the busiest week of the year, so I'm working a lot of overtime. So we definitely been trying to prep and get everything ready for this week to make it really easy. So the last week though, we kind of like chilled, because I know this is going to be a hard week. So I was like, I really want to get as much relaxation in. So we basically, after Monday, we just kind of chilled the rest of the week.
Another good thing that happened though.
But we did do the DDPY.
Oh yeah, we can't miss that. So, and I think that it's also helped me with the mobility of my ankle and everything. And I guess fixing my core, or what do they call it? I'm more mobile now too.
Yeah. And
we've even bought some yoga mats. And when I first started doing it, I was keeping my shoes on just so I felt more comfortable. And I felt like I wasn't going to slip and fall and stuff. But now every time I do the workout sessions, I take my socks and shoes off, and I'm able to move around and do more. And part of the way he does it is you can start from anywhere you want. Like, he even has programs for when you're laying in a bed still. Well, mine, where I'm at, I'm in the chair still, but he shows where you push up off doing squats or whatnot from the chair. And this is going to eventually lead me to doing full workouts where I don't even need the chair anymore. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah,
so
that'll start
it's doing a lot of good for me, I believe.
Yeah, so we finished 9 weeks of that, and then what was the good news?
That today we went driving again. The pharmacy called the other day and said they had a prescription ready for me. And we were going to go pick it up yesterday, and we totally forgot. Got busy doing other stuff.
And it's a vitamin D3 pill where he just takes one a week, and they're like 50,000.
I got a pill bottle like this big, and there's 4 pills in it.
Yeah, only 4 pills. He wants them to take this like super strong vitamin D3 pill for the next month. One pill per week. Yeah. And so I was like, well, so he woke up and he's like, oh, we got to go pick that up. And I was like, oh, okay. If it's still free, sure, we'll get it. So we drove around the neighborhood again just to double check me.
And then the CVS is not that far from our house. It's only like 3 or 4 blocks. I mean, 3 or 4 miles away, maybe. So I drove up there. I went through the drive-thru on my own and everything. So I'm feeling awesome with that. I'm able to drive, and I'm thinking possibly on my next few appointments, I'm probably just going to drive myself. So, because my mom works out of town. Her and my stepdad follow he works for a construction company, and they have to follow, move around a lot for his company. So she's not always around to be here and help me with it. So, but this is getting good where I can drive myself. This will be awesome.
Yeah, because where he's supposed to go get therapy is like a good 45-minute drive.
Or more.
Yeah, it's more into Houston.
Yeah.
So that'll be good if he can, drive there.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's our timer going off. I'll be right back. So, I almost forgot to tell y'all. So, another little bit of good news. With my increased mobility, I actually went to the store with her yesterday, and after we walked around Sprouts and HEB, and I just used the shopping cart as like a walker, I guess, and hung my cane on it. But I walked over the whole store with her, in and out of the car, no problem. And then last night too, we went and met my brother for dinner, and we kind of messed up on that a little bit because we didn't see where to go in on the front porch of the restaurant. Usually what I do is I just take the handicap ramp and walk up it just to make sure I'm cool. But I had to basically hop over 2 different parking barricades, the little divider in the parking lot. And I did that with no problem. And then when we were leaving, then I saw the handicap ramp, because I did that to get back to the car. But I just wanted to toot my own horn that I'm doing better. So, yeah. Sorry about that, but the timer was going off for our dinner was ready tonight. And we also did a little meal prepping because starting tomorrow we're doing Ketochow's 7-day reset. And I don't remember what all's it entail. Sorry about that.
Enjoying coffee.
I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. So it's a 7-day reset where basically it has exercises for each day. It also has a meal plan, and of course using Ketochow for a lot of the meals. And then trying to think what else. And then I bought the reset bundle, which has a headband and a towel and the Ketochow. However, UPS says they won't deliver it until tomorrow evening. So thankfully we had enough in stock to go ahead and get started. And I mentioned that this week's a really hectic week for me. So this is kind of nice to do this because I was able to go ahead and kind of meal prep at least for the next few days. So what I did today was make the Ketochow shakes up for the next 3 days. Went ahead and made tomorrow night's dinner so that he can just put it in the oven while I'm still working, and then when I get off work, then it'll be nice and hot, we can eat. And then let's see, I made Ketochow cookies and cream fudge.
Oh, it was so good.
And then I looked through their book of all the meal plans. We only eat twice a day, so I kind of changed it to where it's just going to accommodate us with our 2 meals a day, and then kind of took the meal ideas as inspiration and created kind of our own. So follow us each day. I think we're planning on every day just kind of posting a recap of that day so you can follow along with us and just saying, this is what we ate today on the reset, and then also the exercise. So of course, we looked over the exercises. They looked really good, but we are still doing the DDPY, so we're just going to stick with that for the week. But this time, usually we take like 2 to 3 days off a week, but for this week, we're going to hit it every single day.
Oh, we are? Fantastic. This is the first time I've heard about this, folks. That's awesome. By the way. Yeah.
So
I guess next we're just going to show you what we ate this last week. And I'll catch up with you in a minute.
that looked tasty.
And I just wanted to wish everybody a happy new year once again, and really hope that 2021 is way better than the last year. I don't even want to say it. Just please, if you can, subscribe, like, and make sure you leave a comment, because we really enjoy reading them. And I'll see y'all next week. Thanks again for watching.
Bye, everyone.
Toodaloo. What are you doing?